Did you know that food from farm to fork is responsible for more than 20% of global CO2 emissions? That in the food industry, agriculture is responsible for 9% of these emissions? That fertilization accounts for 35 to 45% of the CO2 emissions from agricultural production? Greenhouse gas emissions are increasing. This has already led to immense changes in the climate and continues to worsen global warming, which is one of the main challenges that you and I will have to face in the coming decades. There is no way back. We need to stop this now and urgently change our behavior. In order to push this change, Europe has created the Green Deal. We must put in great efforts to make this Green Deal work. The deal envisions the following measures by 2030. 25% of all agricultural fields should be farmed organically. 50% reduction in the use of pesticides. 20% reduction in fertilizers. Newsflash, talking about the reduction in fertilizers, this is where you can make a difference. Did you know that a change in the way we fertilize can have a great positive impact? That you can reduce your carbon footprint by choosing Ecomethod. Ecomethod is an innovative and efficient solution to limit CO2 emissions from fertilization. Traditional fertilization applies the nutrients to the soil, sometimes weeks or months before the plant uses them. During this time, these nutrients can be lost in the environment or become unavailable for the crop. Therefore, more fertilizer is applied, taking up even more resources. The application of traditional fertilizers often requires tractors to enter the field only for this purpose, requiring further energy, time, and effort. Ecomethod overcomes all of these aspects. Nutrients are only applied at the right moment, when and where the plants need them, through foliar applications. Therefore, efficiency increases and less fertilizer can be applied. The application can often be combined with other applications, thus reducing the number of field entries. Efficiency is key. The combined application of the correct balance of major nutrients and chelated trace elements directly onto the leaf enables a drastic reduction of the total fertilization per hectare. Thanks to the effectiveness of foliar fertilization and the high efficiency of BMS micronutrients foliar products, fertilizer volumes can be drastically reduced. Less fertilizer has to be produced and less has to be transported, with the ultimate benefit of drastically reducing CO2 emissions. In order to avoid greenwashing, BMS Micronutrients subjected its foliar fertilizers to an in-depth life cycle assessment. A study of the ecological footprint of different fertilization methods and their CO2 EQ emissions was run by 2A Group and certified by RENA Services, an independent third-party certification institute guaranteeing compliance with regulatory standards. Trials on various crops were carried out. The outcome was truly spectacular. These trials proved that you can achieve a significant reduction in CO2 emissions up to 90% in the case of total foliar nutrition without sacrificing yield or quality. You can single-handedly reduce your carbon footprint by changing the way you fertilize. But Ecomethod does even more. BMS Micronutrients programs drastically cut back on the number of fertilizer applications, thus reducing soil contamination by excess fertilizers. The reduction in nitrogen applications will also lower the nitrogen contamination of ground and surface waters and reduce the formation of nitrous gas, which is a powerful greenhouse gas. So, with Ecomethod, you are making an important contribution to ensuring the European Green Deal works. You use less fertilizer, you reduce greenhouse gas emissions, thereby contributing to an emissions-neutral Europe by 2050. You practice better fertilizer and soil fertility management. You improve the quality of the water reserves. Sustainable production should not be a commercial green slogan, but well-founded processes that are measured and controlled. Soon, your sustainability efforts will become a prerequisite for staying on the market. In addition, future agricultural policy will grant premiums to producers who can demonstrate CO2 savings. Our certified tool calculates the exact CO2 savings you could achieve with the implementation of Ecomethod by gradually switching to foliar nutrition while maintaining a high-quality harvest. Are you joining us in helping to save the environment? Choose Ecomethod, the efficient and innovative fertilization method from BMS Micronutrients, and take the right step towards a brighter and cleaner future. Would you like to try it out? Contact us at no obligation for a tailor-made foliar fertilization program and a simulation of your CO2 savings at ecomethod@keelal.com.